Music has always been the heartbeat of his journey. Welcome to the Unsaid podcast. I am Sneha, and today we have Naman with us, a passionate musician who left the corporate job to follow his true calling. Born in UP, Naman moved to Delhi at 17 to carve out his own path, balancing a successful career while nurturing his love for music. In 2019, he took a bold leap and pursued music full time in Dubai. So let's hear it straight from Naman. Welcome, Naman, to the show.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you for coming. We've known each other for a few years now
Yes,
through a common path called music.
music.
We have not performed together though, but yes.
No, I'm really glad that we met. That's why we are today.
Yes, absolutely. So I have given your intro. Let us hear it from you as well.
Well, as you rightly said, I left my house when I was 17 to pursue a job, actually. At that time, I was just singing for hobby. And while I was pursuing my corporate job, taking care of my responsibilities, being the eldest son in the family, I was pursuing music here and there and was not very consistent with it. Um, but later on, when I moved to Dubai, there were a few instances that happened with me that made me realize that you only have this one life and you have to do what you really love.
Yeah.
So after working for almost like 9 years 9 and 10 years in Delhi, that NCR zone, I moved to Abu Dhabi with a small job, then came to Dubai, and then I, in 2008-17 December, I was suffering with viral meningitis. That was called brain fever,
Okay.
and I was hospitalized. I was in ICU for 5-6 days, and that was like close to the death encounter, as per the doctors. And during that particular time of like 10 days almost all over, I realized that I cannot let this life go for a waste. I am doing job, yes, and it is paying my bills and everything, but this is not what I love. This is not my true calling is. And that's when, after the recovery of couple of months in Jan or February 2018, I started looking for people to form my own band. And in June 2018, we did our first show. And then I never looked back.
So how was the transition from a corporate job? Like you rightly said, it was paying your bill, right? So every month on that particular date, you have a message on your phone.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, taking that leap of faith, and I have been in that industry,
Yeah.
though part time, but I know how challenging it is. So what was that whole decision about?
So after I started the band, I was working like from 9 to 6 still with my job, and then again from 8 p.m. onwards till until 2 a.m. in the morning, I was working. I was performing on the stage, and then I come back home at 3 a.m. Then again wake up at 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. Then go for the job. So it was becoming hectic, but I was still continuing with it till 2019 July. That's when a major, one of the biggest setback happened in my life was I lost my father. And I came back after 1 month from my house, and then I could not focus on either work or music. So for a couple of months, my performance sales were really bad. And my company was really nice. They gave me that time, but then I could not do it anymore. So in October, I said, I'm so sorry, I have to leave. And they said, okay, we respect your decision. After that, I said, okay, let me just do it full time and see what happens. My wife definitely helped me a lot. She was working full time. So that's when I decided to do it full time. However, again, another calamity happened, 2020, COVID. So February onwards, everybody started shutting down. And then I was like, had nothing to do.
Yeah, my next question is actually that how did you navigate through COVID times? Because we were literally shut and there were no shows, there were no events.
So during that time, I think that was one of the best moments of my life as well, because at that time we were at home but we were spending time together, and I was still working on my music, like recordings at home, releasing some unplugged songs, doing private online shows at that time,
Wow.
making TikToks. Like we were doing a lot of stuff. So I was happy. Apart from everything else going on, you still have to be in your zone in order to make sure that you feel good, don't feel depressed about whatever is happening. So that time, one person's income really helped a lot, and we were doing our minimalistic things. And it helped us to navigate at that time. Yes, we had our own challenges when we were thinking about the finances. We did not have any savings left. Those 6 months really drained us out until I started again in June or July when Dubai market opened and I started performing again. So yes, after that, I thought I will just do it full time. So I was doing 3 shows in a week, and that was more than enough for me at that time, paying my bills. But also, I was loving what I was doing.
So your journey sounds like a roller coaster ride, right?
Yes.
But the whole topic, whole reason why we are here today is to talk about the unsaid, the wellness portion to it. Now, like singing, for you, I'm sure, for me as well, because we have that same common passion of music, it's a meditative form, right?
Yes.
It's a form of meditation. It's so therapeutic.
Yes, it is. And I think because I am so close to music, when I go on the stage, I forget everything. And I want to be in that zone. Music has kept me sane. Otherwise, yes, we have had our personal challenges about the finances, the personal life, making a family later on.
Yes.
So it was very, very difficult, but I was adamant. I am a stubborn and adamant guy. When I decide that I want to do something, then I will make sure it happens. So I was adamant that I want to do music no matter what. And somehow it has helped me, but it has had its own set of challenges as well. I don't know about depression or anxiety. I mean, I don't want to call it that, but yes, I was really, really struggling in 2020, 2021 as well. And after that, 2022 is when we started planning for the family, and then I got my
First baby
first
girl.
baby, my best gift ever from God, and that's when we started focusing more on my career. And from that time, there's no time to even breathe. Like I'm now happy, but I'm pressured in myself that I want to be a provider. I want to make sure that I do something more and more for my family, for my daughter, and sail through it.
So, like you rightly said, you have gone through depression, anxiety. You don't know what to
I
call
don't know
it,
what
but
call it. I
yes,
never really took
the
help.
lows.
Yeah, the
Probably
lows.
the
I would
lows.
say the lows, but then music was enough for me to get me through it. I mean, I did not have any kind of like too much of struggles because I myself is a strong-minded person. I always know why what is happening, and I myself reason it out.
The music was your medicine.
Yes.
Is your medicine.
Is
I
my
would say.
medicine. Always. Because music is connected to my mother. When my mother, whom I lost when I was 12, she used to sing really well. I mean, I can say her voice was very, very close to Lata Mangeshkar ji. And I have her recordings, like raw recordings so far till now. And she used to sing in gatherings of families and all as casually. And I always saw her singing. So I got those genes from there. So I get that therapy from her soul somewhere. And I don't want to leave it because this is the only thing that connects me to her.
And I think, like you said, even if you're pressurized, you have a lot of work, but you're happy
I'm happy, yes.
compared to how you were in your corporate job.
Yes, yes.
So that whole mental aspect, your mental well-being has changed completely over the period of time, right?
Yes.
Moving from a corporate job to music full time.
Yes, of course. I mean, you do have your set of challenges in your personal lives as well,
Right.
even in your music life. But then what happens is that you have to make sure, and it depends on different people, different personalities. Some people give in to that sadness or give in to that trouble times more. They think more about it, why it's happening to me, why just me, God, or whatever. I think opposite. I think even if it's why me, try me. Let me get over it and see what's next. Rather than focusing on the problem, we focus on the solution more.
Right. And like they say singing is a therapy, right? Can it be therapy for non-singers as well? Like, can they just sing?
I must say everybody should sing. Even if you don't know singing, you should just sit and sing your heart out. Medically proven as well that singing and music really heals you inside out.
Really?
Yes. Yes, there are a lot of studies. And even I have a couple of people who are doing these since childhood. When the kids are 1 year or 2 years, they do musical sessions. It affects them very positively in their growth, in their mental health development, because they become kind, they become nice, calm. That's
Much more happier.
Much more happier. Yeah, and music always does that.
Amazing. And one last question before I let you go is, Do you enjoy more of live singing on the stage, or you enjoy more of studio singing?
Live music,
Live.
always. It keeps me alive. Looking at the audience, I always tell my audience that I get just 1% of your energy and I give you 10% back. That's how addictive it is, that energy on the stage. And even if there's just one person listening to me out of 100, and I would still be in my zone because I am loving what I do.
Right.
And that's it.
So there is one person listening to you. There is one person listening to you. So let's go for it. Go for it. 2 lines probably.
Really?
Before we end the show.
Okay. Oh, now that you put me on spot, now I have to really think about what
Anything,
kind of
any
song.
of your favorite songs. Just 2 lines.
हर घड़ी बदल रही है रूप जिंदगी, छाँव है कभी कभी है धूप जिंदगी, हर पल यहाँ जी भर जियो, जो है समा कल हो न हो.
Don't wait for tomorrow. Do whatever you want to do today.
Yes.
Thank you, Naman, for
Thank
being
you,
on the
Sneha.
show. And it was great interacting with you. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.